Joining us in the studio this morning, we're so excited to have you guys back. Paul Sr. and Mikey from Orange County Chopper.
Yeah, we're glad. We almost feel like family, you know. We've been on here a 3 times this year.
I want an allowance, Dad.
So do I. I'm done with that.
So this is an exciting time. It really is. You know, we talked about this, I feel like for a long time. But the show is back, and it's finally airing tomorrow night.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Back on Discovery, too, which is great.
Yeah. So tell me, is it different this time around with the cameras in front of you? Is it what you expected it would be the second time around?
Yeah. I mean, it's actually really close to the first time around. You know, we're shooting kind of the same show. You know, we're building crazy bikes, and a lot of them. And, the only real difference is the drama, the fighting's gone, thank God. And it's so that's pretty much what's different about the show.
Not even a little tension?
Well, maybe a little.
Well, that's what I want to ask you.
Mostly with me and Mikey.
Yeah. Well, Paul Jr. is back.
Paul Jr.'s back
on the show. Your son is back. I noticed he's not here today.
Yeah.
But how has that been? Has that been what you expected it would be, being reunited with him on the show?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of an adjustment, because it had been a long time, and the junior-senior thing was horrible as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad that part of my life is over with, and I think he is too. Mm-hmm. So, he has his own business. I have my own business, and I think it's good because I think our downfall was being in business together. So we don't have that no more.
Yeah, I remember the last time you were here, it was right before you and Junior were going to be doing a personal appearance for the first time in like 10 years together.
Yes, that's right.
That was for Mikey's charity he's behind. And I know that that was pretty exciting. Then the announcement came that the show was happening. So really that reunion that you guys had kind of coincided with the filming of the show. Has it been, you think, easier to kind of spend more time with your son in front of the cameras, or did that make it harder for you guys to get back together?
I think it's probably better, because there's just scenes that you have to do together. Mm-hmm. And then, at least you get to unite a little bit there and do a little bit of bonding, and, it breaks the ice, and, you're working on a bike a little bit, but together. But again, you know what I mean? It's separate shops.
Yeah.
And again, it's easier. We're doing personal projects instead of company, and so that makes it easier because it just cuts the business out.
So the bikes you're building on the show, you and Junior are building together, but not as it's not part of the.
No, we do everything separate.
So how's the show work? How's that work?
Well, they go back and forth. You know what I mean? We each get,
and they help each other quite a bit.
So there's a little bit of everything.
So he'll call you up and go, "I can't get this part, or I can't get this right."
So it's like baby steps.
Help?
Baby steps.
He's borrowing a cup of sugar. You know what I mean?
So now, have you seen the show yet? The show airs again tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. You haven't seen?
No, and you never do. So it's kind of tense. I mean, for me, it is. Mike, you don't watch the show. Period.
I heard you've never watched an episode, Mikey?
I've watched a couple.
You've watched a couple?
Yeah. Like the Australian episode, just because it's like kind of an exotic episode and things like that.
But you're not a fan of seeing yourself?
I don't know. I've seen him and Paul's reactions to different shows. Like he's throwing film crews out of the shop the day after an airing of an episode. Yeah.
Well, because you're upset the way it came out?
Yeah. So I really don't want to relive it. I just want to keep moving forward. You know?
Yeah. I don't see that happening this time, but you never know.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to be a little nervous how they're going to wind up editing this whole thing. Right?
I am.
You really don't know what the storyline is going to be.
No, you don't. And you forget, it's been, 3-4 months. So you forget what you did. So when you're watching the show, it's like, did I do that? or why did I do that?
Wow, they CGI'd me doing that really stupid thing. I can't believe
that. Yeah, that's not me.
If you're in the middle of filming a show and something's going to make you look bad or something you said, can you tell the crew, hey, I don't want that. I don't want that on the air?
I just don't do it.
You just behave yourself all the time?
Have you ever? If they're asking me to do something that I don't want to do, I just don't do it.
But what if you just kind of be in yourself, do something that
you realize? I can't believe I did that.
Realize, man, that's not going to make me look good. Yeah. So can you say, look, I really don't want that in the show?
You can.
You can. You know what? Yeah. We've done a couple segments where he's gone a little haywire on some of the workers.
No, I haven't.
And then I asked him to apologize on camera, which is sort of redeeming for him. You know what I mean? And it worked out pretty good. It's kind of funny because he gives like a left-handed apology. It's not a real apology, but it kind of is.
And it kind of covers you a little bit. Yeah,
good stuff.
All right, well, we're so excited about the show coming back. We can't wait to see it. And we've got some big news for fans of yours here in the Hudson Valley too. They're going to actually get a chance to watch with you guys. I want to talk more about that. Can you stick around for a little bit?
Sure.
All right, we'll talk more about the premiere of American Chopper, the new season. It starts tomorrow night, 10 p.m. on Discovery, and you have your chance to watch with the guys from OCC. We'll have all the details coming up.